The Nomos Ahoi Neomatik, classic time and date watches with a twist. Color is all the rage these days, as many brands like to play around with different tones of blue, green, brown or even yellow and bright pink. Nomos is no stranger to this and has regularly shown its colorful side with watches like the Club Campus in a deep pink tone, but the brand is also celebrated for its minimalistic Bauhaus-inspired design, and the latest watches from Nomos neatly combine the two. The Ahoi Neomatik 38 Date, Sky and Sand might have a subtle splash of color, but look rather cool nevertheless. The Ahoi range is one of the long-standing collections within Nomos' portfolio and is easily recognizable for its simple yet striking case construction. The Ahoi collection can basically be broken down into two sub-collections, the Ahoi and the Ahoi Neomatik. The difference between the two comes down to the type of movement, which I'll get to in a bit. Let's go over the exterior details first. The fully polished case, measuring 38.5mm in diameter, is quite compact as it comes in at 9.8 with a closed caseback. Opt for the sapphire crystal caseback and the height increases to 9.9mm only. The lugs are very slender and angular, a signature design element for the Ahoi, which is also found on the Tangente. The drilled holes make swapping straps a relative breeze, just be careful not to make any scratches. What sets the Ahoi apart from other collections by Nomos is the typical crown guard protruding from the right hand side of the case. A practical little touch is the red ring around the stem of the screw-down crown, visible only when unscrewed. This is to signal the watch is at risk of being damaged on the inside, as water can now enter the case. Screw the crown back into place and you can once again rely on the robust 200 meters water resistance. Let's move to the dial, or rather both dials, as the Sky and Sand editions differ quite a bit. Twist number 1, the colors are different, with a light blue tone for the Sky and a light brown color for the Sand. Where one has a uniformly finished blue dial, the other has a finely grained texture, actually mimicking the look of sand on the beach. Both dials have black printed Arabic numerals at even hours and fine markers at odd ones. And time is indicated with simple but effective hour and minute hands with a luminous insert. At 6 there's a classical snailed small second subdial with a playfully orange lacquered hand. A very nice touch. The final bit of information, other than the logo and the designation these are in fact Neomatik watches, is the date, which can be seen through the large window at 3. The name Neomatik refers to a family of movements made in-house and comes in date or no-date configurations. The movement has a very slim construction, resulting in the typically slender build of Nomos watches. The DUW6101 movement inside these Ahoi Neomatiks cleverly puts the date wheel on the outside of the movement instead of on top of it. This keeps the height of the movement down to just 3.6mm only. Twist number 2. The date can also be adjusted in both directions, which is very practical should you have to set it again. No need to go through 29 dates you don't need in order to land on the correct one. It also comes with Nomos swing system, the brand's own variation of the Swiss lever escapement found in most mechanical watch movements. The movement is covered by either a closed caseback or a sapphire crystal one, revealing details such as the glass heater ribbing, perlage, sunburst polishing and heat-blued screws. And overall it looks really nice. One of Nomos' strong points is the price at which it can do all this. These fun and well-built watches retail for €3,520 with closed caseback or €3,820 with an open one. For this you get either a dark blue or grey textile strap with a steel pin buckle. The only complaint with this is the fact the strap was a touch too short for me. Regardless, both look very cool and casual on and off the wrist, and if I were to pick one, I'd go for the Sand with an open caseback. I just love admiring that very impressive movement that keeps you on time wherever you go, whatever you do. And to be fair, 3.5 or 4,000 euros is a good chunk of money, but I still feel it delivers good value. Both watches look great, are robust but not chunky or overpowering, wear excellent on the wrist and are mechanically very sound. Leave a comment down below on what you think of these two new Nomos Ahoi Neomatik 38 Date models in sky blue or sand beige. Thank you very much for watching, and for more watch reviews check out the Monochrome YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.